Okay, thank you for coming in today, Miss Bobbitt. I wanted to let you know that whatever you say is confidential. Unless you are a threat to yourself or someone else, it won't go outside of this room. Also, I wanted to let you know that I am recording our session, if that is okay with you.
Hmm.
Okay, so at any time you have a problem or an issue, or you get to a sensitive topic and you want me to stop, just let me know and I'll stop the recording. But I am recording it for teaching purposes because I am a student. So if you're okay with those terms, we'll go ahead and proceed.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, so tell me what brings you in today.
Well, I'm having some issues with me and my husband, some marriage problems.
Okay, tell me about it.
I feel like we're drifting apart, like that connection is not there like it used to be. And I don't know if it's because we got married young or I don't know what it is. I feel like he's just not there, he's absent.
Okay. How long have you two been married?
I am 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah,
And how old were you guys when you got married?
23.
Both of you were 23?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, how was the relationship before you two got married?
It was good. We met in high school. We was high school sweethearts. Went to the same college. Everything was good. And then it seems like after we both graduated college, it seems like his mindset just went away. And I feel like I don't know if there's somebody else on the side or if he's having any issues that he's just too scared to address to me. So
Okay. When you say his mindset went away, what does that mean?
he's not the same person as he was in high school and college. Like he was very outspoken and any problems that we needed he'll come to me and talk about it. But it seems like now it just he's been silent. So I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me or what.
Okay. Have you tried to talk to him about these things?
Yes, and he always said everything was fine and I don't need to worry about anything, but I got a feeling that that's not the case. Something is going through his mind.
Okay. So tell me, when did you start to see the changes?
When we moved in together,
Okay.
yeah, when we first got our own house, everything was running smoothly. But then once we got later on into it, then he just been acting weird.
Okay. So other than moving in together, has anything else changed?
No,
No. Um, and if I'm getting too personal, if you don't want to disclose something, then that's okay. I want you to disclose at your discretion and feel comfortable in the conversation.
mm,
Um, but how are your finances? Because I know you said when you guys moved in together, then that's when things started to change.
well, finances are good. I'm a doctor, and he's in criminal justice, so lawyer. So everything is fine financially wise. I just think that we kind of moved too fast for marriage because we still young and we have plenty of time for marriage. But I think our mindsets in college was like, let's get married and have kids. But, yeah.
Okay. So how do you feel?
I mean, he's the love of my life, so I could see myself being with him forever. But I feel like I could see a change in him, and I don't want that to affect our relationship and make us drift apart from each other.
So do you feel like the change is just with you and him, or does he have family that he talks with?
He's very close with his mom and dad, so, and I'm close with them too, since they knew me so well and long. So everything is fine with his family. He don't really have problems that he say about his family. They was very accepting of us getting married. So
Okay. How is his work life?
he kind of has a workload, and so does me. Since I'm a doctor, I'm always at the hospital. So maybe that too, us being away from each other for so long, and when we get home, we just eat and go to sleep and just do the same routine. So maybe that also plays a role in that our career getting in the way of our relationship.
Okay, so I want to rewind it back a little bit because it sounds like when you guys were in school and throughout school, it was almost a perfect relationship.
Mhm.
And then you guys entered into adulthood and you got married and you moved in together and things started to get a little rocky.
Mhm.
But you guys also started your careers. So backing up to when you guys were in school, tell me what that relationship looked like as far as spending time, how much time you guys spent together.
It was a little up and down. He was kind of the popular guy in school, play all the sports, and I was like the shy little girl. So all the girls wanted him. So there was kind of a little jealousy in there, thinking like I got the most popular guy in school, and I know all these girls gonna wanna talk to him. So it's like, is he gonna wanna talk to them too? Like talk to me? But he's been faithful throughout that process. So yeah, high school was good.
You said throughout that process. So what does that mean? Was there infidelity?
Mm, no.
No. You didn't. Your body language is giving off something different. You didn't sound too confident in your answer.
Wait.
You didn't sound too confident in your answer. So are you sure that there hasn't been any infidelity or cheating?
Oh, no. Because we always was together. He was always at games, and I was always there to cheer him on. So, well, I think every girl's like that. They think that their man is not cheating. But there's a little bit of possibility in the back of your mind that he is, but you don't want to force that accusation onto them. So, I think not.
Okay. So it's safe to say that you have never found anything
Yes.
that would say that he's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So if you could have the perfect relationship now, what would it look like?
Us communicating. I feel like it's just not there anymore. And us having kids, not now, but later on. And I always want us to be happy and talk about our problems. I don't want us if we have a feeling, we just don't want to talk about it. I feel like we need to talk about it, and I want to brush that off because that can cause a lot of problems. So I just want communication.
Okay. So is communication given on your end?
Yes, I feel like I'm always the one who has to bring it up, and he's always like, "Oh, it's nothing. You don't need to worry about it. Everything's all right." But it's like since I knew him for so long, I just know that he's not telling the truth.
Okay. So has this been the dynamic your entire relationship as far as communication? You initiating the communication and him just kind of brushing it off?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the big change now that makes you say, okay, we might need some help?
His mentality.
Okay,
His
so tell me about that.
it's like when I asked him, like, "Hey, how was your day?" He was like, "Oh, it was good." Like he didn't really care that I'm asking him about how his day went, and I don't know if his is it stress from working a lot, but then again, it's like I'm a doctor and I work long hours, and if I can come home at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and say, "How was your day?" or if is everything okay with you and at work, and you just say, "Yeah," it was fine. But I'm still talking to you, and you just don't care.
Okay. Okay. So his mentality has changed. It sounds like you feel like he puts less effort into the relationship.
Yeah.
So when you confront him, well, have you confronted him and told him that you feel like he lacks effort in the relationship?
Yeah.
No. And why not?
I'm just scared to see like what he gonna say. Like, what is he gonna think? Like, is he just gonna brush it off again, or is he gonna just gonna lie just to make me happy? Like, I just don't know what he's gonna say.
Okay. And what is your expectation of what he'll say? What do you think he might say at this point?
Well, the same thing that I'm just see that our marriage, we should have waited a little longer because we still have plenty of time to get married. And I just feel like the time now was just not the right time because we still got careers that need to be fulfilled, and we always had love for each other. So I just think the time period was just the wrong time.
Okay, so I may be wrong, but I just want to point something out. Because what I'm hearing you say, it almost sounds regretful that you got married so young. Is that
hmm
accurate?
I think now, yes, but then no, because we were just so ready to just jump into it. You had everybody say, "Oh, y'all should get married. Y'all are just so cute." So maybe just hearing people say that, it just made us want to get married earlier, even more. So yeah, now I look at it now, yes, but then no.
Okay. So did you feel pressure to get married?
Um, Kinda, yeah. Cause like I said, he's the more outspoken one, so it's like I'll listen to what other people has to say, and I just go with it instead of asking, "Do you think we should get married now?" Like we really didn't have that conversation. We just jumped into it and got married.
Okay. So if we role play and I am your husband, what is his name? I don't want to call him. Keep calling him
Michael.
Michael. So I am Michael
Hmm?
and you are you. So I say, hey baby, I wanted to know what you think about our marriage. Do you think that this is something that we should go through with right now? Or how are you feeling about the upcoming wedding?
Um, I feel good. I just feel like we just need to take it slow and not jump into it. We still got time and still got time to grow. We still young, and even though we do got love for each other, we just need to put our best interests first before anything else. So getting married now, I feel like we shouldn't have done it. So yeah.
Okay. So tell me why you think you were able to tell me that, but not have that conversation with Michael.
Cause I just feel like it's different from a man's perspective. Like I feel like maybe he won't get it because this is our first marriage, and well, he was my first everything, first boyfriend, first love, first everything, and I just feel like he just gonna take it different. Like, so you mean to tell me like you never loved me, or why don't you want us to be married anymore? If you felt like that, then you should have just said no and said that we should have waited. But it just when you got people telling you that y'all should, it's like, and I'm listening to that, and then I'm just gonna agree to it.
So, what I'm hearing is that you don't have, or you haven't had this conversation with Michael yet, because you think he may take it the wrong way.
Mhm.
And it almost sounds like fear. of what he may say.
Mhm.
Do you think that if you have this conversation with him that he may leave?
Um. Yes and no. It's like I have mixed emotions about it.
Okay, so tell me why yes and why no.
Cause he's just a loving person. That's just how he's always been. But it's just like now it's like he just kind of shut his emotions out. Like he don't really like to talk about anything, and I feel like that was a problem. Like he just shrugged everything off. And then again, I feel like maybe I should have asked him more about it, this about his feelings, because maybe he think that I don't really care enough to hear what he has to say. So yeah, yes and no.
Okay, okay. So, can you think of any time where he may have said something that was maybe slight to you, but maybe major to him? Maybe something in work or something in his family life that may have changed around the time that you seen the change in him?
Um, I say work, since he worked so hard and he was wanted to get a promotion, but he just somebody else got it. So, and he did address it, but I was like, oh, just don't worry about it. You'll just probably get it next time. Just work hard enough. And maybe he was working too hard, and he was so driven by it that I just looked past it and just said, oh, you'll just get through it. So maybe that was like, oh, maybe she don't care about what I do and my feelings.
Okay, okay. So, moving forward, how can you address this issue with Michael?
Well, sit down and talk to him about it, see what he has to say, and then if he don't feel like talking about it, I'd be like, well, we need to go to therapy because I can't see you with anybody else. Like we still could maybe take a break and then get everything situated and our thoughts together and then come back again and talk about it and see what we think. But yes, I would tell him that we need to go to therapy. Talk about it.
Do you think he will be willing?
Maybe to see what I have to say, and maybe he can get more out of him talking to somebody else that knows what they're doing and can get it out of him.
Okay. So if he's not willing, what would that mean to you?
He just don't care anymore. If it's something that I care about and want us to work through, and he just don't care and don't want to be willing to get the help, then we just can't do it anymore.
So when you say can't do it, what does that mean?
Our marriage, like we didn't take vows for no reason. And I feel like every marriage has its problems, but you gotta be willing to work through those problems. And if you don't, then it was just a waste of both our time.
Okay. So if you get to the point where Michael says, no, I don't want to go to therapy, even though you do, I feel like it's pointless.
Hmm.
Tell me what the conversation is like after that to him.
Um, why? Well, why don't you wanna get the help that we both need? Do you feel like there's really no problems that you have against me, but I have against you, and you just want to get past it, or do you feel like it's not that serious enough for us to go and get therapy?
Okay. So how have you been in this? Where is your headspace at?
It's like in the middle. It's like I'm okay, but then I'm not okay.
Okay. So what does not okay look like for you?
Like this is not what I pictured us from high school to college to now. Like how could we be so good in the beginning to not really speaking or listening to each other. Like, who is the problem? Is it both of us? Is it me? Is it you? But I will never know because you're not willing to really speak about it, speak your heart about it. And then it made me feel bad. It's like I'm a bad wife. Like, what am I doing wrong for you to just shut me out and just not want to talk?
Do you think that you're a bad one?
No, because it's like, what do I do that another woman can't do? So it's like, I cook for you, I clean for you. And even though a wife's supposed to do that, I feel like at least I'm doing something. At least I'm taking the time out of my day to show you that I love you. But it's like now you're not doing the same back.
Do you feel that he still loves you?
Um, yeah. I just feel like he's just at a point in his life when he is getting him like I really am married. Like, did we really do this too early? So yeah, I feel that way.
Okay, so tell me what Michael does now to show you that he loves you.
Well, we always go out. We always on our free time. We always take the time to go out to dinner or go to the movies like we used to do. Even though our job is a heavy load to do, we still take that time out to do stuff together and not just sleep.
So how often is that?
Mm, I would say every other month.
Every other month?
Yes.
You got full month. Okay. So how about trying to carve out um one day a week where you guys have a date night, even if it's only for 2 hours to go to dinner or something like that, where you shut your phones down, off, do not disturb, shut the outside world out, and it's just you two. Is
Hmm.
that something that you think he would be willing to do?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So try that and we'll see how that goes. Because it sounds like you guys have been married and you two are both still young.
Hmm.
So you're adjusting into adulthood, you're transitioning from college to full time careers. You both have high profile careers, very
Hmm.
demanding. So it sounds like you two are just trying to adjust to your lives.
Yeah.
So I want to talk more about you as a
Hmm.
woman and as a person in this marriage, in this relationship. So tell me, how are you in this marriage? Not as his wife, um, but just you as an individual.
Well, I feel like since I have become adult, I've been more driven. I've been more willing to do stuff because I'm an OBGYN, so I feel like that's a very big responsibility, living with kids. So, me meeting new people, I've been broken out of that shell. So, yeah, I've been more driven, more willing to take risks. So, yeah.
Okay, so tell me about you and your career. Would you say that you have a successful career?
Yeah, I feel happy about my decision in becoming a OBGYN. I mean, it was hard, very, very hard, but I feel like in the end it was well worth it. I love kids, and I feel like there's really not another job I could see myself doing besides that.
Okay. Okay, so if you could compare your career to Michael's career, would you say one is more successful or you two are equally successful?
Mm, I don't wanna I don't wanna downplay his job because being a lawyer, that's very good, and he's good at that. So I don't wanna say, oh, I make more money than him, because that just seems like I'm just bragging about it. So I would say we both equally, both financially good. I don't wanna say that he didn't deserve what he got, and I pay all the bills as I make more. We both equal in that part.
Okay. But realistically and honestly, if you had to look at both of you guys' salary, who would
Mhm.
you say makes more?
Me.
Okay. And the reason that I'm asking this is because um, just trying to get you to think about other reasons that Michael may be shutting down or some things that he
Mhm.
may be going through. As a man, it's hard for us women to understand, but you're the breadwinner of the
Mhm.
house. So how do you think that may affect him?
I think it may make feel bad because they say the man's supposed to be the man of the house. They're supposed to have a better job, and the woman's supposed to be the housewife. But I feel like he should have a understanding of that. Like even though I make more than him, I don't want to choose my money over him, thinking I'm better than him.
Okay. So tell me, because I know you said you had a good relationship with his family. Is his mom and dad married?
Yes.
So what are the dynamics of their relationship that you have seen?
Well, they was the same. They was high school sweethearts too, and they got married in college. So their times back then is different from now. Like people got married real real young back then. And me and his mom really close. We always talk, and we never really had a falling out. And I never really asked her like, "Have your son ever came to you and ever talked to you about him?" And that's but I think if I would have asked her just to see what she would say, I would have probably got some information because he's a mama's boy. So I feel like he'd talk to his mom about anything.
Okay. So how are his mom and his dad as far as um, who provides for the household?
I feel like his dad did. His dad provides for
Okay.
that household.
So do you think that this could be something that Michael thinks about?
Yeah, I feel like if he think his dad is the provider, then that means he has to be. Maybe he don't want to let his daddy down, and that maybe the not what his father raised him to be for his wife to do more and for him not to do anything. So I feel like they can put pressure on him. But then again, I feel like it's my fault because I never asked him.
Hmm. So is there a reason that you never asked?
I mean, I feel like I didn't have a reason to. Like I didn't see the point because he just never showed me his side of what he think.
Okay. So now that you're here in this situation, do you see a reason to ask him?
Yes, I need to be more open to him. I need to hear him out and see how he's feeling. I gotta just really get it out of him and not make him not want to talk about it. Like make him get mad because he said that it's nothing, but I know it's something, and I don't want to pressure him too much that he just think it's too much on him, and then I just know he gonna really shut down.
So tell me, moving forward, how would you go about handling that situation?
I just feel like Michael, we really need to talk because I feel like it's having a toll on our marriage, and I feel like if we can't get past this point, then what is the point of us still doing this if we can't talk about it And then if you can't talk about it, then you just need to get help.
Okay. So I want you to think about this. If he says that he also feels that you guys have drifted apart
Mhm.
and he wants to take some time and he thinks that you guys should separate, what would that mean for you?
I mean, I think it's good. I won't yell at him because that's just coming from him, and I gotta listen to that. I can't get mad at him because maybe we do need to take time to ourselves to think about our lives and our future if we do decide to get back together. So I feel like I should take it in consideration of how he feels and not just how what I feel.
Okay. So if you guys do take some time apart, then what do you think that would look like for you as an individual?
It'd be hard because it would still be new to me. Like we never really had like a breakup. So it would just be new. Like, will I ever find anybody else like him, or will I be single for the rest of my life? Because being a doctor, it's hard to have a time to yourself because you just never know. So I feel like it would be hard, but I'll be willing to get through it.
Okay. So it sounds like you definitely have put a lot of thought into this situation. It sounds like you want some resolution to it, but
Hmm.
if you guys don't come to a common ground that you're able to stand on your own, even though it may be difficult.
Yes.
Yes. So definitely try the date night thing. Also
Hmm.
try opening up the communication a little more. Um, almost kind of pulling it out of them, but easily, you know.
Hmm.
So were there any other issues going on with you that you wanted to discuss?
No,
No.
just that. That was like the main big thing going on. Is that communication wise?
Okay. Okay. So definitely try those two exercises, and we'll follow up during the next session.
Okay.
Thank you.